Hello, and welcome to the Hebrew of the Week. So this is my first video returning to Hebrew. We've been doing Aramaic for a number of weeks. And also this is my last video from Houghton College. I start working for an organization called Campus EDU next week, which is in a sense, I'm now working for all Christian colleges. If you work at a Christian college and would like to talk to me about putting one of your best courses online to try to draw an external audience, I'd be glad to talk to you. But for now, the Hebrew of the week, I thought we'd just start right in with Psalm 1. Ashrei ha'ish asher lo halach bahazat resha'im. Okay, so Ashrei, blessings of. Blessed is the way it's usually translated, but this is clearly a masculine plural construct of. Blessings of ha'ish, the person, the man. I think it can be used more generically than just man in English. So blessed is the person, blessed is the one. Ha is the article. Now, normally you would have hey, patak, doubling, but Aleph says, I don't do doubling. It's not in my contract. And so what we have here is what would have been a patak. He tries to shoot the dagish to double the Aleph, ting, chung, and it ricochets and makes a kamatz. So this is called compensatory lengthening, where the short patak becomes a long kamatz because the Aleph won't do its doubling. So blessings of the man. Blessed is the man, asher, who, this is the relative pronoun in Hebrew, who not, lo, halak, halakha, walking, ethics, how you walk, who did not walk. Now, I said who walked not, but I think time is not the primary sense of the perfect tense in Hebrew. A perfect tense has to do with something that's done, as opposed to the imperfect tense, which has to do with something that is being talked about as not done. So maybe we could take this. I mean, you're not going to translate it. If you're making a new version of the Bible, you're not going to translate it walked. You might say, blessed is the one who doesn't walk, in a more kind of a generic, gnomic sense almost. You just don't do it. Blessed is the person who does not walk. Ba'azat, in, ba is in, and then the patak, and there should have been a doubling here, is, no, actually, I'm wrong. This is not, sorry, this is not an article. This is a construct. Constructs don't do articles. So in advice of wicked. The is not there in Hebrew. I think it's kind of you have to put it in to make good English. We wouldn't say in English, who walks not in advice of wicked. We wouldn't say that. And so we have to add some words to make good English. In the counsel of the wicked, or in the counsel of the ungodly, with the advice of the wicked. Hirik Yod Mem is a masculine plural absolute ending. This was Sarah Yod was a masculine plural construct. This is a masculine plural absolute. Blessed is the one who does not walk in the advice of the wicked. All right, sounds good, right? Don't walk in the advice of the wicked. Just don't do it. So Hebrew poetry uses parallelism. So we're now going to say it again. say it again. Synonymous parallelism. Blessed is the one who doesn't walk in the advice of the wicked. Now, Hebrew doesn't really have a word for, well, I'm trying to remember. The word for and can serve as or. Or is okay. Or in the way of the sinners, the path of the sinners. It doesn't walk in the advice of the wicked or the path of the sinners. And again, I should have done the in brackets up here as well. In fact, why don't I just do that? There we go. Blessed is the person who does not walk in the advice of the wicked, or it's sharuk in front of bump letters, BMP, bait, mem, pay. And so it goes, ooh, a bait. So ba is in, and then Derek is way or path. So blessed is the person who doesn't walk in the counsel of the ungodly, or in the path of kataim, of sinners. So in masculine plural absolute there, Sarah Yod Mem, and then katat or kata. Okay. He does not stand. Lo Ahmad. Ahmad, like halak, is third masculine singular perfect call stem or G stem, the basic Grundstamm, the basic stem, the no frills stem. Okay. Blessed is the one who doesn't walk in the advice of the wicked or stand in the path of sinners. And does not stand in the path of sinners. Say it again, synonymous parallelism. And also before bait, so u, and in Moshav, have I pronounced this line? U bederek kataim lo amad, uva moshav leitzim, okay, or in the seat. So yashav is to sit. Put a mem on it, and you've got a place where you sit, and in the seat, the sitting place. This might have a relationship to the participle. I'm not sure exactly because of the patak, but anyway, it's a seat, a sitting place, or in the seat of scoffer. Notice this is poetic, so not to have all the thes there doesn't seem unusual for poetry. So we have another parallel statement, right? Blessed is a person who, one, doesn't walk in the advice of the wicked, two, doesn't stand in the path, doesn't go in the path of sinners, and three, does not in the seat of the scoffer. So this would seem to be construct as well, short vowel in the final syllable. Usually short final syllables in Hebrew are long. So that short syllable, where else did we see? Like here, patak tav is a feminine singular construct ending. And construct means you put an of after it. This is not like Greek where you put an of before it if it's in the genitive. In Hebrew, if it's in construct, you put an of after it. Okay. So in the seat of the scoffer, lo yashav. So moshav, yashav. These are related. This is a noun, moshav, seat, and this is the verb to sit. So in the seat of the scoffer, he does not sit. So godly people aren't mockers and scoffers, it would seem. And they don't follow the path of the sinner, and they don't take the advice of the wicked. So ki'im, for if, and this means something like but. There's a contrastive sense here. But Torat, Yahweh, kefzo, in the law, in the Torah, in the law of Yahweh, so patak tav, this is again a feminine construct, feminine singular construct, and you put an of after it, the law of. Torah is the absolute form. Torat is law of. But in the law of Yahweh, his delight is implied here. In the law of Yahweh is his delight. Kefzo, the Holam Vav here is his. Kafetz is delight, and then kefzo is his delight. But in the law of the Lord is his delight. Now, I personally, I'm not an Old Testament scholar, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express once. I suspect that Psalm 1 was written as an introduction to either book 1 of the Psalms or maybe to the whole entire Psalms corpus. And since we know we have late Psalms, I don't think it would be out of line to suggest that the law that is in mind here is in fact Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Now, I could be wrong, but I suspect that Psalm 1 is late enough, however you skin it, whether you go with a set of early dates or whether you go with a set of later dates, I suspect that Psalm 1 is a rather late part of the Old Testament, very late perhaps. And so it is perfectly conceivable to me that the law of Yahweh here is referring to the actual Torah, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. All right, keep going. Uvatorato, and in Torato, his, come on, so the Holam Vav is his law, Torah, but in his law, he will meditate daily and nightly. Yehgeh, Yomam, Yomam, La, Okay, so this is now an imperfect. So it's a sense of not being complete. He's meditating. He's meditating in the law. He will meditate in the law. Yomam, daily. This Yom is day, Yomam is daily. V'layla, and at night, nightly. So there we have it. Psalm 1, 1 and 2. Let's do one more time. Blessed is the person who does not walk in the advice of the wicked, or in the path of sinners does not stand, or in the seat of the scoffer does not sit, but in the law of Yahweh is his delight, and in his law he will meditate daily and nightly. Well, there you have it, the Hebrew of the week, and my last video done from my office here at Houghton College. Blessings to you. May you be a blessed person this week.